Summer means the feeling of freedom, the silver glistening streams, the feeling of water washing over my skin, the glowing green growth, the ancient tree roots, and the sun-filled days spent exploring.
You have probably noticed, but with summer here, I just keep getting distracted and climbing trees and swimming in creeks and just doing no work at all. But I just can't not because, I don't know, now that summer is here, it just rains so much. And now suddenly the rain stopped and everything's green and it's so beautiful and I just keep exploring everywhere.
The night was open, the rain was golden upon our shoulders and in my eyes. I'd been hoping for this moment. I couldn't have made it if I tried. So soon you'd be mine. But I was broken.
Look at how big the jackfruits are getting. They're not big enough yet, but hopefully soon. I'm so excited for them. There's almost no mangoes left in the tree because of all the rain, but look at all the lychees. There's so many. Last year we had a wet year and there were none. I never know with lychees. Sometimes there's just so many of them and sometimes there's none. I don't know why it happens.
The many fruit trees across the farm were planted by our grandparents and parents. In their actions so many years ago, they planted meaning and nourishment for the future. The gift of nourishment and growth is the most magical thing. Our dad and our grandparents have passed now, but in each ripening mango or flourishing lychee, we remember them and their intentions. Their purpose lives on, and each tree holds their will within its branches. It's now our turn to give back to the land and pay it forward to future generations. Every week we plant and care for trees around the farm. Today we're checking on the trees we planted months ago in the orchard. Planting a tree is the easiest part, but making sure it has the ability to continue to grow is hard work. We first had to make sure that no naughty sheep or goats would get into this paddock, so we had a lot of fencing and then re-fencing to do. We made a gate from recycled materials. We added more fencing again to make sure that the duckies stayed in the paddock, eating the grass and weeds. We let the sheep in to eat all the grass, and then we brush cut the remaining weeds. And finally, it was time to plant. We planted so many trees: figs, limes, lemons, and avocados. They're going really well now, but with all the summer growth, we're mulching them to stop the weeds from coming up and to retain moisture in the soil. We also planted pumpkins around the bases of all the trees, and these act like a living mulch. It's so rewarding to think that these trees will grow as tall and strong as the ones that our family planted so many years ago. It is such a hot day today, and I think it's finally time for a swim in the dam. Clover's already half gone in. He's still scared of the water. He only went in fully that one time when he was a little puppy, but we're trying to teach him to go in.
Give me a moment to catch my thought. An endless summer will not keep me warm. I need the time to find voices that keep me on the path to love and keep me on the path to knowing beyond I've been dreaming of a time where I can rest my mind for a minute, baby, for a moment from all the movement, baby, just be in it. Give me a moment to dream a bit. Worlds are spinning round in you, and I can feel their movements. I will wander now beyond the atmosphere, among the stars, far beyond the clouds above. The open sky will be winding deep, flowing into those that beyond our minds.
What am I gonna say? Our grandfather planted this tree years ago, and it's the most incredible place to just sit and be still. It's a big old mango tree, and its branches stretch right across the water. It's so relaxing to just be here and reflect on the day.
This week, we're excited to partner with Yours app, an app that focuses on well-being, rejuvenating your body, mind, and soul with musical soundscapes, meditations, sleep stories, and advice from psychologists. You can get 60% off Yours app at yoursapp.com/mother, or use our discount code MOTHER. We are so privileged to be able to sit in nature, but this isn't possible for everyone. We find Yours app a great solution to reduce stress and anxiety or to fall asleep. When we feel overwhelmed or we are unable to sleep, we add this calmness to our self-care routine. I'm usually a very energetic person, and I find it hard to slow down sometimes. I never know where to start with meditation, but Yours app has made it so easy, tailoring the content to my personal needs. It's a really warm and personalized experience with a super inclusive atmosphere. Go to yoursapp.com/mother to get a 60% discount off from the yearly Yours app subscription using our code MOTHER.
I'm so sorry for the rain.
It's been such a hot day and a wind's just blown in and it feels so good. I'm gonna plant this tree because it feels like there's a really big storm coming and I'd love to get it in the ground before the rain comes. Its leaves have even been singed in the heat of the day, so it's definitely time to plant it. We're going to plant it down here under the duck pen because all of the poop from the ducks has washed down there and will fertilize the soil really nicely. And the chooks have scratched it all up down there, so it's a perfect spot. Thanks so much to our patrons for all of your support. It is because of you that we are able to plant these trees each week. I'm making a dhal out of these green mangoes. I've never actually cooked with green mango before, but I'm excited by it. We'll see how it turns out.
And
We have so many different mango varieties on the farm, but these are Namdok Mais that you can cook with when they're green, but they also ripen into this really rich, sweet flavour.
Hope it's okay if I pet it and kiss it and I blow it away, blow
Wow! It's just gone really sweet. It tastes like
for those few hours I hope it's okay if I pet it and kiss it and
The music in this video is by Indira Elias, a longtime friend who grew up a few valleys over. Her whimsical and poetic music always takes us to the calmest days spent in nature. Every time we listen, we are moved so deeply. You can find her links in our description.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And thank you to our patrons whose support means so much to us.